my scary little table. Super POV. Alright, I don't know how long this live is gonna be, y'all, but what's good, what's good? Good morning. We got 12 minutes of good morning time. Been working at this frame since like 6, 7. Stopped at like 7:30, 7:40. 6 a.m. to 7. That was an hour and a half. And I finished the Powerpuff Girls. I started the Powerpuff Girls last night. I'm like, I gotta get this shit done. So I started the Powerpuff Girls last night and I finished those less than an hour ago. The Rhino Commission is coming. Hood tank, listen closely. That was a super hood tank. You know why? It was a Nissan. Yeah, you know the PTSD from that. All right, so let me see. Let me show y'all really quick. We are trying to finish this canvas. I'm trying to get it outside so it can be gluing and drying. Whew, it's already the freaking afternoon. It's about to be the afternoon in 10 minutes, bro. I'm like, I still got another headband to finish. So these look like snakes. I like that colorway. We're gonna put mustard in those other two spots. It look like a snake. I've been wanting to do a snake rug or something. That'd be kind of cool. Sit back. So we're gonna have Powerpuff Girl coasters, 2-pack, 2 sets, flowers, 2 headbands. This rug, this 420 o'clock rug is going to be for sale. And the Rhino is a commission. So that's what I've been working on. Once I get this frame done, I'm gonna be doing like a lot more shaving. So that's why I said, I'm like, I've been working really hard the last, 9 a.m.? I don't even remember. I did school. We homeschooled this morning. And then I went back to working on the frame. So I laid down the color for the Powerpuff Girls. I'm trying to get this frame done, bro. Because I need to still, like, shave. Thank you for liking. I still need to shave the black. I laid all of the light gray down, the actual body of the... Well, I keep wanting to call this damn elephant. It's a rhino. I'm doing this Rhino commission. Bro, my brain has just been so scattered. I need to shape up the... like, fatiguing. Because I did all of these Powerpuff Girls literally last night and finished this morning. Now I'm moving on, and I did the Rhino. I laid all of the color down on the Rhino, like the main body color. What's good, y'all? You can drop a like and subscribe if you want to support me. This is literally how I am able to support my family and get groceries. I don't know how I'm going to get groceries this week, but you can donate to this channel. I'm a fiber artist, and I make cool shit. I just wish more people would see it. Really, just chill, nigga. Some of the coasters, see those? We have more. My husband said he liked these. I made pink ones and I sold these. My coasters, only $20, bro. My shit is really reasonable. These are other coasters. These go in your car's cup holder. And I'm doing 2 packs. So I haven't, thank you for liking. I haven't packaged them up yet. I do everything in-house. Everything you see in this room, I did do the Powerpuff Girls. When the chat asks, I always deliver. That's why I say real nigga shit. It's just been a really hard day though. So I did I started them last night and then I finished them literally probably less than an hour ago. I'm got to finish up these headbands. After I finish up the headbands, all of the small stuff is punch needle. So that stuff is good to go. But the 2 big rugs, I'm going to need to put some carpet. I know the wig. Everybody makes fun. But everybody who comes to my house always has to mention the wig. If you know the lore, then you know. Listen, hood tank. Nissan Altima. But I got to use the carpet glue on the two larger rugs. And then I use Eileen's or Aileen's, I don't even give a fuck, the brown bottle for the punch needle art. So the punch needle art, I'm not trying to burn myself out, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking struggling. Struggling as an artist, struggling with my mental health. Hate it every day. But I'm trying. I got an email about the school supplies list for my son. Make sure you have it by next month. Make sure I have groceries. That's how, like, I'm not even trying to. So I was debating if I should even go live. I'm not even trying to be like that. I'm just. The depression is just in waves. I try so hard. And the people who watch my lives, people who see my other social medias, I try so hard. I don't know, like, why I literally myself is expressed through my art. I'm one of one, you know what I mean? Just be yourself and the people will come. My entire existence, my entire 28 years on this earth, I have been myself. And I still can't get any further in life. I needed to grab the charger. That's what I was doing. That's why I'm like, I don't really know if I want to go live, but I've been trying. I have another commission I need to do with embroidery. I haven't, the fuck? I need to embroider a jean jacket. What is that spot? Oh, these are holes from, I took some of the pegs out. This board is really ghetto. I gotta put y'all on the charger though. It's just been a day, man. I'm gonna have to move this shit again. All right, so we're gonna be punch noodling. I don't know how far we're gonna get. I'm probably gonna do fucking frozen pizza. I'm just not in a very good mental space right now, but I know I just need to work. So that's what we're going to do. I may need this again. Like, this shit is just way too. I'm just gotta figure out how to get groceries this week. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna pay for my car this week. Ooh, I love my life so much. Nothing goes right. Ever. You think for a second, if you were in my shoes, you think for a second, oh, I can breathe. Never. 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 It's the only thing that keeps me happy though. So, I'm just trying, man. I don't want no pity. I just wish my effort, you know, my effort would finally have some type of, here you go. All of that hard work really mattered, you know? You can finally breathe. I've never been able to do that. What the fuck is this? So I'm punch noodling some headbands. We're trying out a new product. I tried to take a break over the weekend, which I usually do. That's why I don't go live on the weekends, and was just stressed looking at my board. Knew I needed to try to fill it up. And I love my clients, the people that asked me to do commissions, because I really appreciate their patience. But I don't want to be somebody, you know, who drags it out. But everything is literally made by hand, so I have to take my time with this. Okay, what's good? Thank you for liking. I have a market this Saturday. I'm like, with the advertisement, I hope it goes well. It's my only market this month because I'm doing my July yoga. Like, y'all, this is what I mean. Like, the universe does not fuck with me no matter how hard I try. The summertime is the time I really just try to turn it up with yoga, doing outdoor events, doing more markets for crafts. It's just, you know, crazy. I got a whole July yoga challenge going on. I've been doing this for several years. All you have to do is take a picture of you doing the pose of the day and then use the hashtag Ashlee's Crazy Yoga, and then we'll tally up the entries. And let's say it's a 27-day challenge. If you post for, you know, a good amount of days, then, you know, you may be able to win a free service. So like, let's say you miss a couple days and you got like what, 20? Then that's 20 entries for a free Reiki session. So every year I raffle off something, whether it's some of my merchandise or a service. This year I'm going to do a service. And this event that I am constantly posting on, I posted on my Instagram, my yoga Instagram account, Ashlee Crazy Yoga, the pose of the day. Bright and early, I'd be waking up to make these posts, man. And it's leading up to our yoga at Bradford Beach, which is July 27th. My husband's birthday is this month too. So it's just, I'm so sick of just living in a constant state of survival, of fear. And if you're an OG, I've shared my story with you before. I don't even have a dick, but the biggest kick in the dick is having a fucking car paid off. I paid my car off last year, and some damn motherfuckers fucked with my car, and I just had to trade it in. Now I'm on another payment plan, or I had to get another car with a payment plan. Now I'm like, bro, I just want a good life for my son. And that's why I'm like, I don't want to cry, but I just want a good life for my son. I just want to be able to get him school supplies. I just want to be able to get him to work or to school. I want my husband to be able to get to work. I worked so hard. I threw my last $5,000 to pay my car off so my family would be in a better position. And it's always just worse. It's always just a worse position. It sucks. I have to live near Milwaukee. Everybody, I'm not even trying to be like that. Niggas from Milwaukee are just okay with living in poverty, okay with crime. And niggas, like, it's normal for your possessions to get messed with. That's my livelihood. It's the way I get to work. It's the way I can get groceries. So at a point, I just gave up. I just, like, I don't even try to go out and about. I'm just going to try to see what I can do from home. I'm going to take some contracts so I don't have to leave my car anywhere. Every step leads to nothing. Back in the same position. I feel so stupid. I try so hard. Squeezed $20 so I could get my son new pajamas yesterday.
Niggas can kill people. Niggas can steal from people. And then those are the people that are going to progress. I literally made like a Facebook post. I just want to win for my family. I don't want my family to be crying over me. And that's when I finally won, when I go away. I would like for my family just to be in some type of comfort while I'm still here. That's it. I'm not asking for no Gucci. I'm not trying to go on no fucking trips. I'm not trying to, what is it, keep up with the Joneses. I gave up everything. My husband gave up everything to have nothing. But whatever, we'll just wipe our ass and continue on with our day. It's usually what happens. It's always the kindest people, bro. I am out of the way. I ain't trying to steal nobody's car. Had my car stolen, bro. I'm teaching yoga to fucking kids in Milwaukee. The fucking place caught these niggas on the camera and would not give me the footage. One day, I really hope to sue Nextdoor Foundation, because that was the first time my car got tampered with. Glass in my son's car seat because niggas broke my window. Not once, 3 times. And then look at this. Low views, maybe engagement, videos not pushed, all of this effort. I go live. There's so much content out here because I've literally been doing stuff since 2016. I knew shit was gonna be horrible since 2016 when I was like a for real adult, and I'm like, I'm gonna try, because I know a job is not going to just help me get to where I need to be. I told y'all the story. At my first retail job, I literally finished my section. This nigga gonna tell me we need to put out the Halloween decorations, and it was like fucking summertime. This nigga's putting out the Halloween. And by the way, that store closed. That store is no longer existent. But what reminded me, or just sparked that light, we are all replaceable at our jobs. That's why I just try to be creative and do things that I know I can do, you know, in my own creative way. And I've always been the person, I'm not trying to toot my horn. I just know I can make really dope shit. It just never gets pushed. Never gets pushed, no matter how. 2016, for people who are new here. 2016. This nigga told me, you know, I can find somebody to do it better and faster. That same day, because we were putting stuff out, Halloween stuff out in like the middle of summer. I'm like, this isn't even like an immediate task that needs to be taken care of. But that same day, I went and applied for a new job. And then, like, it's just a constant loop, bro. This is like me talking years back. After I heard that, I knew my boss did not have my best interests. You cannot trust these niggas unless you are the person receiving the money. There's no middleman. That's why I try to set up my own contracts and stuff like that, because when too many niggas be in your hands, you go to the job, then the boss, you know, you gotta make sure your hours is right with the boss. Then somebody else can tell you, this is what you're going to make. I like being a contractor and telling people, this is what I'm gonna charge, and you're gonna pay me on this date, and you're gonna pay me in full before I start my service. I like doing that because then niggas can't mess with your money. I've had way too many niggas mess with my money, bro. I'm just tired of trying so freaking hard, trying so many systems. I posted on my Facebook too. I'm like, bro, you can't overwork yourself. I've worked through stillness. I took a step back. Had a kid. Hey, man, I'm just trying to exist. I've hustled. You're seeing it right now. Meditated. The consistency. How much more consistent can I be? Do I have to be like the niggas that be on TikTok? Nigga be sleep. Niggas be giving him money. He be sleep playing, or like niggas literally just be sleep. If you've ever scrolled on those lives, or a nigga be sleep. I'll wake up and then I'll shoot this guy in the video game and then go back to sleep until somebody else rewards me. I'm like, how come these stupid types of not creators, just these stupid concepts, those videos get pushed? Hey man, I just want to open up a yoga studio. You know, I'm tired of being the only black person, not feeling connected, not feeling welcomed. I just want to open up a space for that. And you saw that. And it all just gets washed away. I suppose I've held out for God, and it's just I can't. I already got my beliefs. My beliefs got set in stone when last year he tried to kill my husband. And that was the day we had to trade in the car. On his birthday, niggas broke the car handle. My car was freshly paid off. Broke the car handle and shot at my husband. That's when I knew God didn't exist. Because why would you let me pay off my car? Why would you put me in this right mindset to try to be a financially responsible person and try to want better for my family, but catastrophically fucked it up? I wouldn't have had high car insurance. I wouldn't have even had a car note right now. That would have freed up so much money to be able to get a decent haul of groceries every week. So I just kind of feel like it's a sick game. It's just, are you actually deserving of this? Or I hate that. I'm deserving of everything. There's no ill intentions throughout everything I put into this world. There has never been an ill intention. I want to see this nigga fail, or you know what? I'm not gonna I don't know, somebody gotta borrow my car. I'm gonna just, not fill it up, and then, they gonna have to figure it out. I've never done that. But like, just to get done so horribly. And it's just like, how many times can I get slapped in the back of the head, bro? I'm not even saying make me a millionaire. I don't care about that. I just want to see my son smile. That's it. I want to see my son smile. I want to see him happy. Not worth the bare minimum. I've just been crying all day, man. I'm so sick of how hard I work. Like, do I need to show my ass at some point? What am I doing wrong? 2016. Brought myself a camera. What's good, Shefin? And tried to do this stuff before niggas was even on content creation stuff. Just really wanted to do what? I think I started with just vlogging with my husband, boyfriend at the time. Documented yoga. I guess that's not interesting though. I don't know. Documented opening a yoga studio just for it to get turned into a damn pet shop. We got enough pet shops and fucking bars in Wisconsin. There's not enough helpful facilities. They're closing down the Planned Parenthood. I just wanted to have a resource center, a Black-owned resource center that anybody could come to in need of finding a resource. You're just a yoga studio, but I wanted to have resources for food pantries, resources for new parents, resources for doulas. I've worked with a lot of different people, resources for chiropractors, and stuff that would correlate with yoga wellness in general. I just get too comfortable and I get played in the face every time. Wow, I think it's really gonna work this time. Ooh, I know there's a bat coming to the back of my head. I just be flinching now. It's just a joke. It is such a joke. The car I was forced to get after I paid off a 2019 car. I have a 2010 car now. In May. Horrible oil leak. Fucking $1,400. I had to go on a fucking payment plan. I still have one more payment. Don't know how I'm gonna make it. Would have had a paid off car without these type of issues. Whole oil spill down my driveway. But you got a market coming up. Every last cent had to go towards fixing my car and not the immediate needs of food, gasoline. I'm not here to complain. I'm frustrated. I'm tired. Soon as I choose to be a villain, I'm going to jail because I'm going to crash out. And it's not fair. Soon as it's just gonna snap one day. I don't want that. People be like, you can tell when a mother is hurt. I was setting my son's life up so good, bro. I know he can't see it, but it's just, it's really fucked. It's extremely fucked what life does. And gives nothing in return either. Ever. The good karma, no. I gave out, I don't even expect stuff in return. I gave out a bunch of craft supplies last week. I'm not expecting anything in return. I just gave it away. I guess that karma will come around maybe 2030 or something like that. I don't need it immediate, right? Niggas literally will spit in your face. Niggas will literally put a gun to your head. You ever had a gun to your head? How about one pointed at you? You ever been shot at with your child in the car? You're just trying to drive down the street. But that's how the positive people get rewarded, You just hope your child doesn't realize what's going on. We're being shot at, honey. Literally just going to go do laundry. Oh, and this happened within a year. This is fresh. This isn't even a year old. So it's just the trauma just keeps building and the blessings non-existent. So that's why I feel and that's my life in a nutshell. I must do a really good job at hiding it. I did all of these Powerpuff Girls pretty much in less than a day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to this headband. My hands is getting tired.
Ooh. Just taking a break. You know, it's funny, there's so many times when I had my first studio, and I know some of you weren't here for that. When I had my first studio, I was so grateful. Like every time, just to unlock the door and turn the lights on, I would literally just stand in the middle of the studio and cry. Because I'd be so grateful to finally have something that can help other people. Is that not the point of life? Is to help other people? Is that not the point? Because I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got that completely wrong. Just for that to get ripped away from me. Dealing with the possibility of not having a space, losing your instructors, losing the contractors, losing the contracts. Was I not grateful enough? Every day I walked into that studio, I cried. I was like, I don't believe this. I'm just in awe. I'm in shock. I'm so grateful I have this space. I'm so grateful for the people that are helping support me. Should I have been angry? You know? Every time, you try to look back at life, what did I do wrong? And then niggas be like, well, it's just the door closing so a better one can open. Once that door closed on the studio, I got shot at. So what, was that a better door, And somehow the bullets keep missing, but I'm still in this dread. The bullets miss, makes my life worse, usually financially, and then the emotional and the trauma also follows with that. Never been a good situation dealing with a car. I never felt good buying a car either, because it's always been a horrible situation. Niggas was reading, I didn't even get to tell you that, Niggas is reading a goddamn textbook on the freeway in the fast lane the day after Christmas. Nigga hits my Volkswagen. If you remember way back, this is why I say I've been doing this shit for so long. Way back, so grateful I had a silver Beetle convertible. Probably the most viewed video I have. I have one short that got good. 10,000 views. Nigga chose to read a book on the freeway, hits me, and I fishtail off of the highway. It's never been a good situation, and then that's when I had to get my second car, because why not? It's never, thinking about trading in my car. Never has happened in my life. Never has happened in my existence. Up until this day, I will say. Maybe it'll change, but the track record says it's not very good odds. My first car I brought, the Beetle, is because my mom would not drive me 5 minutes to get to work, and she wanted to risk me being fired. The car sat at the house. She just wouldn't drive me, so I had to save up and get the Beetle. Nigga crashes into me. The Beetle is destroyed. Oh, paid the car off, then the Beetle got destroyed. You see how the story is similar? Then the second car I get was the Kia. I think I did a video of that on our joint channel, Kia tour.
Nice 2019. This car I haven't done a review on because it's like so funny, bro. 2019 car. I had to get that car because some nigga fishtailed it. I'm like, I'm not even concerned about materialistic things. I need a car. You can't just keep fucking with my cars, bro. Like, come on. It's like it has to get to a point. Now we at this car. I'll give you a car. But right after you get it, I'm gonna give you a $1,400 car note or expense that you were not expected to pay. Or you should have had rainy day money. Well, it got pissed away when I had to pay a higher insurance because I was kicked out of my house because the white people downstairs brought the house. And I told the man that day when I handed in my keys, you are going to ruin my son's life, because we were living in a really good neighborhood. I think a lot of niggas owned it. So anyway, I think I did a live, maybe on my Facebook, on my YouTube, I don't remember. But fuck the sheriff of Cudahy, Wisconsin. You wouldn't just let a family live upstairs. Like, you could have just brought the house. And it was so like shisty how they do it. You know, that's just how my life goes. It's never ever good, you know? So the one landlord, which is actually a pedo, sold the house to the sheriff. It was a duplex. We lived upstairs. And the big buffoon lived downstairs with his sister cousin. I don't know who the fuck it was, but this bitch was in the house with her yellow brown teeth, chain smoking cigarettes, unemployed, but always had something nasty to say. And this nigga, oh, my dog passed away. Well, bitch, when I tried to go, we had to share a garage. I told you this too, this story. When I tried to go take my son to the car to put him in the car seat, walking him to the garage, why is the garage door down and the car running with the dog in her car? So both our cars in the garage, the actual door is down, the car is running. And then immediately she ran, and I think opened the door or took the dog. I don't remember. I'm like, oh, it stinks, like, you know, like gasoline. I'm like, you are actually trying to harm this dog. But those are the type of people, they living in a new house, or not even a new house, get to buy a house. That's not even on my radar. I just want some place to sleep. I want some place to sleep unharmed, not hovering over my head. Well, y'all need to leave. If I didn't have to leave that last place y'all seen me at, I didn't even vlog it. I had to move like twice or 3 times last year. If I didn't have to leave, my son would have been in a way better position, would have been able to have a car that was paid off. My child would have been able to get to school, amazing library over there that we could actually walk to. But it seems like not even in a racist way. There's always some white person that gets in the way of my happiness. And you have to control your happiness. You can't. I'm literally trying to live here, and I pay my rent on time every single month to this pedo. And then he just one day said, I want to sell the place. And it was the most shiestiest thing, because he just gave my money to the sheriff. He's like, you can pick your deposit up from the sheriff. I'm like, that wasn't in my lease. Aren't I supposed to pick it up from you? Are you not a landlord? No? Like, it's always like the most shiestiest bullshit stuff, bro. You know? I don't even know. My life just seems so unrelatable in like the worst way possible. You know, people be like, I just went to the Bahamas and then like this crab bit me, but I'm okay. I'm gonna go to Paris next week. I just want to be able to make a trip to the grocery store. And it's always, that's what it comes down to. Some people just be straight out strung out. If you know what I'm talking about. Just straight out off the rails. And their lives still somehow be better than mine. Well, you're looking at it through a lens. Okay. And I don't have the village of just being able to live at somebody else's house and then maybe or maybe not I go to work. But then I get to just, you know, indulge in adult activities and waste my money on that. I see a lot of that. And I get, I'm not, ooh, I don't want to say something. If you heard the song, Life is Anything But Fair, ooh, I felt that. All the Pretty Girls it was like on Spotify. Life is Anything But Fair. All right, so I finished a headband. I'm going to do another one. Blue, I don't know if that'll be enough blue. White flowers? How did I want to do this? Is it 12? It's way past 12. And it's just, I'd be so excited when I get a blessing because it's so rare for me. And people be like, they just keep flowing and pouring. Must be nice. Really must be nice. I'd be like, imaginary term or whatever way. When I get a blessing, I'd be trying to hold on to it because I just know it's going to slip through my hands some way or another. Are you sitting back? Please? Thank you. I want to do another headband, but I wanted to do like flowers for my headband. But I don't know. This is what I have. I was gonna grab like a lighter yellow, not this mustard, but like white flowers? Or should I do yellow flowers? Every day it just feels like it's, you just going through trying times. Have you ever had a trying life? Absolutely felt like the chemical X was poured on my shit. And this isn't even to mention whatever is happening in the world. This is literally straight up what I have to do every day. I don't even have time to think, well, this happened. Yeah. I just need to know where my next meal is going to come from, bro. My only thing is, I don't know if these are going to look like flowers. I could do polka dots. That would be kind of cute. White polka dots. I wish I could play music. I just feel like I'm back in a Kid Cudi era. Just been listening to Kid Cudi so I don't, go away. That's such a selfish thing. People say, like, that's so selfish just to go away. Do you think how, like, how tired that person is? Because niggas, who was that guy? He was like in court. But he unfortunately had passed away. When they go low, I go lower. That's pretty much how I feel, bro. You think you're sad? No. The beauty of sorrow. I need this to be straight. We need to get it together. And I traced it so many times, I can't even tell the lines apart anymore. I'm going to be making white circles and a blue background. So I almost want to just start with the blue background, and then hopefully I need to do some shaving. So I may just finish this up. Okay, now this shit wants to unravel funny. I'm trying to unravel this. Bear, sit back, please. This thing is just... Maybe this is enough, because... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to do this blue one. And... looks kind of funny. What was my mistake, bro? Being responsible? I literally was just trying to make my son's life easier. My existence is just, I want to have a child and I want to just give them the world. I don't want to do how people be trying to social mediaize the way we perceive children need to be spoiled. I just want him to have a head start in life with his learning and just to have a safe home. Now, why is that so hard? Where did I mess up? Why? If there's unlimited money that I could be blessed with, this is why I can't argue with. I grew up in the church. I can't talk with people who feel so strongly about, you know, the upper room. I've literally just watched everything crumble. My mistake was kindness. Every time I revisit my life and the choices I made, I did this. You see that? Maybe that was a mistake too. Hey, thanks. My mistake must have been kindness. My mistake must have been an empath. Maybe my mistake was existing, you know? There's already enough good people, right? We got Donald Trump. There's way too many good people out here, bro. The world does not need me. So, my mistake must have been just trying to be a good person. Or waking up. That's something else I can't help. Discipline? Because you know how they say people don't have discipline. I was up until 10:30 last night. I woke up at, what, 5, 6 to start working. I guess I just didn't have enough discipline. I have enough of what everyone else keeps saying, which I do. Maybe I shouldn't have given all of my change when I was an 8-year-old at my church and then had, I gave it to a homeless man that was going to church when I was about 8 or something like that, and then I got yelled at by my mom. Maybe I shouldn't have given that homeless man money. I don't understand. What was the wrong choice? I never chose rugs, if you know what I mean. Because there was never a room for error. The error just came, you know? There's no room to not be able to pay rent or whatever. Crazy. Always choosing. I guess I shouldn't have chose that. I should have chosen to eat over than a place to live, because I've been in many months like that before. I should have just went out to eat instead of paid my rent and starved myself. That was the wrong choice. I should have just blew it. But right, we persist. Woohoo! We sitting back? I'm trying though. Trying for my son. Can't give up. I wish we could listen to music. Whew. Polka dots. Disregard these outer lines. I really couldn't get it together.
Hey!
Who turned the lights off? I don't know what he talking about. Maybe I just wasn't patient enough. Got excited too early. Isn't that what life is about? Being happy, excited to do things? Maybe I should have saved it. When it rains, it pours. Mr. Go, no exit doors. Bear, are you sitting back? Huh?
Nothing.
Are you sitting back?
I'm gonna.
Right now? Okay, show me.
Fine, I'm going to sit down back and pick a show.
Oh, you're picking a show. My next rug is going to be him from the Powerpuff Girls. We're doing kind of a whole thing. I'm going to make another mouse pad. Miss Bellum. But those are future projects. I'll probably end up tracing the frame eventually later this week. Because I can never... It's really just how hard... Isn't that funny? How hard you work. Just to be able to plan and see where we're going to be at. But I'm going to trace a him rug. It's going to be a full frame, which will be cool. I have some of the colors. Have to get some from Hobby Lobby or whatever. This is Big Twist. I've been using up a lot of my other yarn I've had, which has been nice for these smaller projects. Are you sitting back? And I have yet, you know, because rug making can take up a lot of yarn, but tufting, you can always use up your scraps. So I'm like, oh, I already got the colors for the Powerpuff Girls. But if I were to do it on a larger scale, I'd have to make a trip. Honestly, I would rather just create. I don't like having to post everything online. But that's now the form of advertisement. I just want to hang out. I just want to hang out with my fun subscribers and, you know. I wonder too, am I overscheduling myself? It's just gonna get worse next month because gearing up for school. I may be picking up a few yoga classes at night to teach. We may need to go grab another roll. Bear, can you sit on the couch? Bear, you're not sitting on the couch. Can you please go sit on the couch? I'm going to come in there. Should also check and make sure I'm on Do Not Disturb so the live doesn't get disrupted. We're gonna see how far this blue can go. Bear, please sit back. 3, 2, thank you. Don't say that. That's not nice. You hear me? What the heck? That's a shoulder workout. These look like lava lamps or something. I taught yoga on this rooftop though, and it was really nice. I got a good review. Somebody enjoyed the class. Really pretty coffee shop. Yeah, we're gonna take an extended break. Once. Ooh. Can y'all still see? Y'all are on my charger. That's why the lighting is just questionable. I also love just making color palettes. So this like headband, the brown and mustard color and pumpkin color. Those have been sitting by each other in little yarn cakes on my shelf. I said I need to make a project with these. We gonna pray that this is big enough. I had to do the best measurement, rough sketch outline I could. There? Thanks. I think this got us pretty far. All right, something like that. We ran out of blue. I'll have to get it from my shelf. Come on, don't do that. Now the white trying to do something. We'll just fill in the polka dots and then go back to the blue. Okay, I'm just threading this. Oh, the hardest thing is tufting through white cloth, making sure you get all your holes punched. Ooh. One circle down. It's just hard because it slowly gets wider and wider. No. place. Thank you. I was like a little concerned having to switch up from using my month's cloth. Now we're using Premier, right? I don't even know what it's called. This cloth is actually all right to punch through, and it doesn't fray a whole lot as of now.
Boo!
What's going on?
Somebody blasted me. Boo!
They blasting.
Yep, somebody blasted me.
Uh-oh, they blasting y'all.
Boo! 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 Boo!
We'll do a front reveal at the end. And then I'm going to take a break for some hours. Put the hand massager on. Roll my hand out. This is crazy, bro. I did like, this would be like half a frame, plankton size. I still can't punch fast. This is about as fast as I can go. What's good, Rico? This is as fast as I can go. I don't know. I see a lady I be watching on TikTok. I'm like, how are you punching so fast? This is literally how fast I can go on manual. I can only go fast when I'm using the tufting gun. Well, less than a day, I literally did. Come on. Literally did like half the frame in less than a day. That's crazy. I was looking at a memory. I had a full rug I did. And I literally sold that this year. It was a rug I made in like 2023. My first, if you watched my YouTube video, that pink rug, pink like square checkered rug, it was a couple different pinks.
Mom, can I have juice?
Go get the juice. That took me like 7 days, but I was still learning how to tuft. And now I did this in like a day and a half. I might wait until tomorrow morning to set this out. That's probably what I'm gonna do and just rest. That sounds like it makes the most sense for me mentally, emotionally, and physically, because it took too long. I knew I'd be doing this midday of having to take the rugs outside. Did you get it to work?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, having to take the rugs outside, I don't show that process because then that's the outside of my house, you know. But, you know, just the gluing and the backing. I have to go outside because of the harsh chemicals. So I might just save that for tomorrow morning. So then it can be sitting out all morning and then back it and come. Because I was debating, do I do a live today? I'm like, I gotta just put my head down, man. I can't be playing. I still gotta shave, but my arm is tired. I gotta shave the rhino. I'll show you the rhino. Because I need to add maybe a little more gray and a little more black. So I left the gray and black. I got little balls over here. No Diddy. Because I know y'all. But, yeah, that's my thought process. I need to make a rough draft for this custom embroidered jean jacket I'm doing. It's just a lot. I got this market I'm trying to think about. I think I get this a Sunday off. The market's on Saturday, and it's a farmer's one, so I'm like, what do I bring? Some headbands would be cute, so I'm trying to finish up these headbands. Headbands, coasters, maybe some earrings. Like, I don't know if I should do any large rugs. My cigarette rug. That needs to be shaved. The 1997 rug needs to be shaved. And both of these, the Rhino and the 420 rug, need to be shaved. We got 4 new rugs. This one's a commission. 3 new rugs. My fault. That will be added. And see, that's also the thing with social media, bro. I have stuff on like my camera roll, but it only matters to me when I can get it up to my website. I do product photos and I'll put it on my website. Then remembering to try to post it on Instagram and come up with something catchy. That's when it feels like work. All right, we have 2 more polka dots. Once we finish this up. But I'm excited for the Powerpuff Girls mini series we're doing. You good? This is white, so I can't really see. You drinking slow? What's good, T? Oh, is this, wait, Taylor? Or, no, not Timbrio. What's good? Everybody in the chat now, woohoo. Bear, stop drinking it so fast. Bear! Too much going on with him. All right. We're making headbands. Oh, what's good? Good tanks are out and about. I didn't even go this morning to get iced coffee because y'all know I be on Dunkin'. I be on my Dunkin' time. Did I tell y'all that? I be going, waking up and trying to get there before 6 to get my coffee. Just so I don't gotta deal with the long line. And then that's when I feel confident that my drink will be made right. I don't be trying to overcomplicate it in the morning. But this morning I made a green tea. I boiled some kettle tea, whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry, it's like the armpit show. I'm still in my pajamas. I've literally been working at this for like 2-hour increments. I'm good, how are you? 2-hour increments. I did it like 6 to 7:40. Then I started again and now we're live. This has been 4 hours, my gosh. 6 hours today. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna just stop. I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. I'd like to get the headbands done and the Powerpuff, like all the other extra coaster stuff done for the market. Little small things. How is everybody doing? I'm doing a little better. Oh, it's just been a morning though. Done with the white. Now I gotta go find the blue. But we've got like a polka dot. Thank you. Yeah, polka dot. These are gonna be headbands. Polka dot headband. And then we got like this cute brown, like fall looking. I guess they're all fall. But I got these from Hobby Lobby. I've been wanting to find them. Oh, crochet. You know what's funny? I was gonna tell y'all I brought a crochet hook. I said I'm getting tired. I've been asking people, can you crochet this for me? I'm about to teach myself this flower pattern because I want to make like some sashes, some belt. I think that would be really cute. Purse, little clip sashes. You know what I'm talking about. This is literally what I'm trying to do. This isn't the same style. This is my water bottle. But like you see the 2 clips? I want to make a bunch of sashes that you can change out for your purse. Maybe it's a purse clip. But I want to make one for my Stanley. I have like a... Y'all know how extra I am. I'm not really extra, but I said this is the one thing I'm gonna indulge in. I said if I can find a cute Stanley, I'm gonna go all out with it. So I got this little thing. I want to crochet some flowers, and then I want to
clip it to the actual purse holder thing. So it'll look like, it's gonna look like that. And I already got the colors. It's like a purple purse. The expert. I haven't even started. And so the one thing I'm like, I'm gonna hold off on crocheting. Because I know with that gonna be time consuming. All of that. The rugs is already time consuming. Alright, we got some stuff we can now put away and make our space a little cleaner. I actually vacuumed in here. Not back here, but the front. Sit back! Okay. Where's the white? Okay, and blue. Where's the blue? I think this is the same blue. No, pick it out. We don't put no food in there. Hey.
No.
Put that in the kitchen.
No. Fine.
Thank you.
But I'm not gonna do it.
It's only for paper and stationery. You're gonna drip it. Just throw it in the trash. Or the recycle. You need to recycle that. Well, that's the practice. Everything's gonna look funny. If I showed you, I'm gonna show y'all too. My first, thank you for the likes. I'm gonna show y'all my first, like, I'm gonna make a rug. It's not money. Because I teach workshops. I'm telling you. The money is when you want to get the Tufton fun with a G in front of it. When you want to get the Tufton fun, that's when it's expensive. This was $220. This, $5. So you can learn how to make rugs with a $5 tool. Because this is punch needling. The tufting run, I'm going talking code. That one's more expensive. I know you can get them for like $100 something, maybe $150 for a single style one. This one's a double style. So I do cut pile. This, you'll see, that's why I have to shave the rugs. It's cut pile, cuts all the fibers on the floor. You can't even see. The fibers are all cut on the floor. And the tufting fun does loop pile. But loop pile can be recreated with a punch needle. Your punch needle comes with the needle and a threader. So piece of wire. Yeah, you can see it now. Sometimes it doesn't show, but I literally did a rug workshop last month. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna finish this. We got from here to here. More juice? What are you playing with? He going through it. I gotta hurry up. I know he getting antsy. I'm trying to make a pizza. I want to take him to the park too, maybe. It's not too hot. We've been staying inside. Tomorrow I'm gonna wait until tomorrow morning so it's not so hot. We're gonna go outside and back these rugs. I wish I had like a closed backyard. Like it's like I finally have an area where I can spread my stuff out, but like cars parked there. You may invest. For sure. I did a video too about like the supplies and stuff you need. All right, lock in. And we will use every inch of this canvas. Over here seemed a little baggy, so I didn't want to, I could have put coasters, but I'm like, And I also honestly have been debating it. I don't know if y'all have any other small ideas. Oh, thank you. This is my bad side. I got new tape. It's the these nails here, which hold the canvas up. I think they put them on backwards. And I'm like, this was an expensive frame. I'm like, I'm not a handy person. And everybody I quoted was trying to charge astronomical prices
And then I think I needed to assemble it myself. So I'm like, you're just gonna give me the boards of wood for $300 when I could just pay like maybe $100 less and get this assembled for me with all, you know. So that's how I got this canvas. They do have like a lot of different variations. Like you've seen my smaller canvases, or you can even start. You could even start with embroidery hoops. Get yourself some monk's cloth and then get like the $10-15 embroidery hoop pack on Amazon, which I usually order, and it has like different sizes. So I use the same size for mouse pads. I'll use the same size where I can put. I'm finna call this nigga back. Can y'all hear me? Can somebody please comment if y'all can hear me? I was getting a voicemail. I'm gonna call these niggas back. I keep getting this call back about my taxes, and I've done my taxes. It's like, you know, a scammer. So I'm gonna go waste their time if the number picks up. Because the craziest thing, they can leave a voicemail, but then you can't call them back. So I'm gonna go ahead and waste somebody's time because we almost done with the live anyway. Y'all can, because I'm about to crash out. Every time I get a voicemail, I said this happened literally the last live I did. I was getting a voicemail, got off the live, I tried to call them back, and like, that number you are trying to reach us is not in service. How did it call me then? That needs to be, I need to be reimbursed for emotional damage. Because how come you can call and bother me, but I can't call and bother you? Make it make sense. Okay. Let's do here. Oh, we're gonna take it up. I don't know where this is punching. Thought it was in the middle. How we doing? Boom, boom. Bear, are you sitting back? Oh, it's getting tight, which is a good thing. Then I don't gotta punch so much. And I remind people, it doesn't have to look good from the back because you're gonna clean up the front. Whew. That's crazy. They can steal your info. Dang. I just block them. You thought it was the internet? I paused. I looked like in slow motion. That was crazy. I'm like, I even do nothing. Okay, I'm gonna real quick check because I have like a little bald spot, but I'm gonna see if you can see it from the other side. If you can see it from the front, then you can see it from the back. Ain't that what she said? Bear is setting out his memory card. Bear is so smart. His thing now is playing the memory card game where you have to flip the card up and try to find a matching pair. Bro beat me. Like, it was, he won the first round, I won the second round. And the tiebreaker round, no, my screen was black too. The tiebreaker round, we both won. So it was a tie. Nobody broke the tie. Okay. We're gonna keep going. I do appreciate everyone that has stopped by the live and everyone that's here and everybody's support. I hope I say that enough too. I'm very grateful. I'm getting a little tug. This one seems a little more taut, so I wonder if it's easy to cut, because I've cut my monk's cloth before on accident, trying to shave the rug, and I accidentally cut through. I had to see how far that goes. I'm getting lazy. No, but for real, this was a push. I was like, I'm tired of looking at my frame. Does any other artist get stuck like that? They be tired looking at their frame. I put this work in. I gotta get this done so I can move. Because then like the other ideas start flowing. You're like, I can't move on yet. This is bothering me. This little bald spot. I can't move on yet. That's the discipline though. I cannot move on until like I've got a couple projects under control. I may have a few projects started, but I need them under control. What game is this? Bear was playing mahjong with his great grandma. That was crazy. Now he's all into the matching games and stuff. We are so close, and then that is always like when you're so, when you like, it's like a car game outside. Like you're looking for a yellow car. Okay. We got a lot of hair products I'm going to be working on. Oh, cool. Because we have 2 hair clips. I got 2 cute rainbow hair clips. I don't think I added those to the website. I got to add those to the website. My next? No, it's not my next. I'm lying. You can hear me? Oh, thanks. Was it that delayed? Because the call was like, what, 5 minutes ago? Okay, I'm glad you guys can hear me. What was I saying? We have like a lot of hair stuff coming out. I already have like the rainbow hair clips you saw me make. These are headbands. And then I'm going to be doing some embroidered like little clips. How we doing? He got his headphones on to watch TV. I like punch needling too because it's very forgiving. If you make a that's the same guy. Bro, I told you about these hood tanks. That was not a lawnmower. That was an actual SUV. That was a hood tank. Me and Carrie had seen a blacked out Cadillac SUV. When niggas black out the windows, the car black, I think the rims were black, and the headlights and all of that was black on it. We called that the Prestige hood tank or whatever. I think he said something like that, the Prestige hood tank. He undercover. I'm like, he ain't undercover. He is all the way black. That was a work car. Yeah.
Mom, I'm going to pee.
Okay, go. All right. Finish it up. And I'm going to leave it in there just in case I need to take another peek around. That's fine. Thank you. All right, y'all. My phone was on 12%. We got it to 54%. It's going to be hard for me to show you, so you guys got to look from like this angle. I did all of the punch needling in 3 sittings. The flowers were all at once. Yellow, white outline, orange. That was all one night. And then last night, I think I started with their hair. I did all of their hair, added the bow, and then I stopped. And then this morning, did the eyes,
The eyes was just really difficult for me because you're going to see from the front. Yes, they're going to be coasters for your car's cup holder. This is a commission. I said I can't play around. When you guys give me a commission, I really try to do my best to get a good jump on it. So I did, you see me, I think I was streaming when I did a couple of these layers, but then I just went hard with the main layer. And I did that all in one sitting. That was like yesterday afternoon. And then the evening I started on the Powerpuff Girls hair. And then this morning I finished the Powerpuff Girls skin and eyes. And then just now I was doing these. I went literally from the eyes 10 a.m. I've been working from 10 a.m. No, I'm lying. 6 a.m. to 7:40. Then I made breakfast, did school. And then about 10 a.m. to 1:20, I did this. So we got headbands. I'm going to be gluing these. They're going to glue around. I decided to go with polka dots. I was going to do flowers. I'm like, I don't know how the flowers are going to turn out. This is just a cute little band. The 420 clock the T, as they, what do they do? See, look at him with his cards. His cards on the floor. This one was already pretty much pre-shaved. All of the punch needling, I don't have to go back and do, which is real cool. But we're going to try to... I added the light gray. This is what you got to see. I do use a projector. Impossible. Not impossible. Actually, a little bit impossible. If you can draw backwards, that's a skill. Because when you do words or anything like that, you need to flip your image. Or numbers. The words would have been backwards. So I do have a projector I use. I blow it up, and I did these two, and then I needed to fill in the space, so I do the punch needling stuff later, so the whole frame is used. But about this rhino rug, he got the shading. There's 3 different grays here. He's got shading on his booty, his belly, the back of his leg, and I got to clean up his toenails. We was working with it, and then I had to separate all of the eyes. Sounds crazy. Once you punch, because you know, if you double punch through a hole or colors overlap, I got to make them look not scary. So I had to clean those up, snip a few things. Buttercup got a little Jerry curl fly away. But you see, I finished. The mirror's in the way, or my light. I finished. It's done. Woo. Then we still have to, this one's going to be on my website soon if anybody wants to claim this one. If you are born in 97, I got a 97 rug. Those 2 are going to be on the website, and the 421 as the large rugs, and then my smaller rugs will be there. These we did, these were on the last canvas. This was crazy. I did these all in one sitting. I did the punch needling. 2 flowers. 2 of these. These are just cute multicolored yarns because I got a couple different multicolored yarns. These were just a cute little speckle. I have 2 of them in my shop. I think I have like a Fruity Pebble one, and now I'm going to have this one. No, I don't have a 92. But I can make one. This heart, all 3 sets of these were on the last canvas. What was my last? Careful. Last canvas had, those were my 2 main rugs, and then like these were my fill-in stuff. And then these I literally did at my market on Juneteenth. Wow. But now I have one coming up. I did this while I was like literally at my table. But I have one coming up Saturday, so I'm trying to have these wrapped nicely. And then we're going to try to finish the Powerpuff Girls too. So I'm going to take a break. It's literally my hand massage thing. I'm going to roll it out. Yeah, and then I have like another commission that I need to do. Oh, these were the hair clips I was telling y'all about. We're going to have embroidered hair clips eventually. Don't look at my feet. Oh, this is the other headband. I'm going to move all of that. This one's the commission I'm going to be working on. I added a sun. I can't lay it flat. I had a little sun. I literally used actual yarn, and then I used embroidery floss. And then sun and moon, I already know. There go the moon. Moonshine, moonshine. Then on the back, don't hurt them now. I'm being ugly. We added the confidential goods on the back. So the back, I think they wanted me to add like a bumblebee and like some flowers and stuff. So that's the next commission after I finish this. That's why it was such a priority. So then like just to give my mind a break, put my mind at ease, to finish this canvas, come back to this. It's like so many projects. Because I was in the middle of this until like that went through. I'm going to be doing like little lavenders. I was in the middle of doing this, so it's going to be light purple, and then this one's going to be a dark purple, and I've been using like yarn for that. Oh, and then the yarn painting over here, which I'm probably not going to get it at unless I have a spark of inspiration, or until like the fall, honestly. Fall time is kind of when I slow up. It's mountains. That's all yarn. I haven't worked on that one in a minute either. Thank you. I'm probably not going to get to the fall or that mountain canvas until the fall, because summertime it's easier for me to get outside and spray the rugs. Fall time it's wet, leaves are outside and stuff like that. Honestly don't know when I'm going to get to that, but thank y'all for being here. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to support my art. I forgot to pin it all the way up. I was going through it earlier this live, but I appreciate y'all for being here. You can go to confidentialgoods.com, and I make custom rugs, custom embroidery stuff. I bring the heat. I don't be playing. I got the heat. These are some of my stuff here too. I don't be playing. Like I got some heat. So if you want to support, you can go to confidentialgoods.com. Otherwise, I may see y'all tomorrow. My stomach is growling. I need to back that in the morning, the rug, and then we may be embroidering, kind of, because now I can kind of plan stuff out now that some stuff is done. So have an amazing, it's Monday. Have an amazing Monday, and I will see you on the interweb. Bye.